Hey, if you cut my ass, guess what? They're gonna see me get my ass cut. I don't know. I didn't mess with my uniforms. The blacks. Huh? Yeah, let me put my turn my headset on. You can hear me?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown
Oh, the
New
people
Orleans.
on the stream? I don't know.
This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Breeze now on first down. Over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
You about to join this tournament?
On second down, here's Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Stopped shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. 8 yards on the completion.
You don't know.
They face third down.
You scared?
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. From the
So when?
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. From the end zone, gone. And incomplete to open things up.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. back to throw now in his own end zone. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
DC.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And from their own end zone, it's a fake.
I knew it.
And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. The deception there pays off to perfection. 14 yards on the fake punt and a 1st down. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Knocks him over. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Trying to get it to Woods.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The football going back to the New Orleans Saints. And I wanted to ask you, Charles, for the Saints, how you think they stack up against the other teams near the top of the NFC, the Rams, the Bears. Where do you think they figure in?
Well, they can score well enough that if the Rams set a heavy pace, they can go out and they can score with them and stay right there. They have enough defense that if Chicago makes it a low-scoring defensive affair, they got enough defense.
Who'd you say was the best player on that team?
So my answer in short order is they stack up with anyone. In a lot of ways, I think everyone has to figure out they stack up with New Orleans.
Who?
Because at the end of the day, Drew Brees is calling plays for the New Orleans Saints and throwing the football downfield. He could be the difference in any big game.
And maybe they have a little extra motivation.
That's crazy.
With the way their season ended last year against Minnesota. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now Breeze.
No! I just needed a little bit of time.
The Rams defense. Aaron Donald with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Thomas Morstead now.
I just needed another second, bro.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Well, Charles, help me break down the Rams here as we get to the home stretch of the season, because they still have one of the best records in the NFL. But after that wild Monday night win over KC on November 19th, haven't looked as sharp.
And sometimes when you have a streak that they carry around and they're playing at such a high level offensively, any dip looks like the worst dip in the world. But they have had their struggles. Quarterback Jared Goff, his quarterback rating at Chicago and then again against Philadelphia in Week 15 definitely took a hit. They have not been the team we have seen before. And teams have figured out a little bit of a formula to make it harder on them offensively. But I wouldn't put it past head coach Sean McVay to get it figured out and get that team.
Oh, let's go.
Taken down, sacked back at the 2. Sheldon Rankins getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4.
Let's go. I'm in my tournament, dog.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them.
I'm in there, dog.
Just try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Get your hands up, man. Let's go. He dropped it.
Will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taken from just outside the 30.
Oh, shit. I went the wrong motherfucking way.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here 1st and 10. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation,
oh, shit.
Had to punt it away twice.
Man, run this shit back.
Going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum? Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss.
Fucking 2 yards, bro. God damn.
They'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That bitch must have threw it 5 yards behind the scrimmage, bro.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to this deep downfield, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
Let's go, Will.
Like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Let's go, Will. Let's get it, Will. Oh, my God.
A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They'll try and start the drive with
oh, my goodness. Good tackle, Marshawn.
Up to the midfield stripe.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does.
Hey, you see Dallas kicker hit that damn 62-yarder the other day, but missed the fucking 30-something?
From the 50, it's gone. eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now Goff on first down. Steps away to his left. And that's
trash.
Trash. Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up second down.
That is trash.
Came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
From the gun on third down, Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So it's an empty position, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so
Let's
far.
go.
So apparently, neither guy is immune.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. Thomas.
Oh, Michael. Let's go, Michael. Let's go, Michael. Let's get it.
New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 59 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's in there.
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going.
Give me them
all
points.
the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to
pulled the fuck out of me.
Can we get a little bit closer this time?
And I still about got to the quarterback.
But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Well, some news that gave us a chuckle. We could all use that around the holiday season. Josh Johnson, a great story. He was back home in Oakland when the Redskins called to see if he'd like to join him for the remainder of the season. So how did he get to know his new teammates? Well, what did he do? He turned to the Madden game, Charles.
Yeah, that's how you look.
Let's go.
Taken down here by the Saints. Alex Okafor. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Third and long. It's gone.
Let's go, Cameron Jordan.
And down he goes again. Cameron Jordan. He's the one to get him this time. Back-to-back sacks are going to bring him to 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Defense acting out.
That's pulled in at the 32. Nifty footwork at the 45. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. This is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas.
That bitch got burnt off the line, bro.
Here in this first half, and the Saints add on to their lead. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh!
But he will be ruled out of bounds. This will go only as incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And he goes. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
He does that shit, bro.
But they'll be marked short, and that leads to a 4th down.
Ah! Let's go! I had him scared, boy!
That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
I had him scared, boy!
Rankins there to bring him down. The Saints offense now, they're going to head back onto the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always
I knew I was going to miss that fucking tackle.
And all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Deep in the scramble there. 20 yards, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm.
I tried to. I don't know why it didn't slide. I let go hard, too.
And get away for a gain.
On first down, Breeze.
Oh, shit. Oh, why'd you fucking tackle him?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Hey, we got to last second here. Let's go back to week 15.
I thought he was going to cut, bro. He ain't cut it off.
For Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So not only celebrating an NFC North title, but now his proposal accepted by Jennifer, who will now be Mrs. Jennifer Leno Jr.? No Junior.
No Junior. By the way, smart move, because she's not going to say no in front of 60,000 people.
Well, I've seen it happen before.
And that's caught.
It wouldn't switch me to him? Come on, Madden.
Before this first down play,
Come on, Madden.
Timeout here. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a first down throw. Gone. And that's caught left side.
I seen it too fucking late.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Talking about the dude I got off?
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
I switched to, I was on, I think I was on the running back and I switched to him.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Come on, baby.
For Todd Gurley.
Can't believe I dropped that. Where's this fucking play? I'll take this. What, son?
The offense on 3rd down tonight. A pretty
all right, Daddy, I get it. Give me a second.
Far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Goff throwing again. This is going to be incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still
when it comes up, try to pause it, bro.
We'll
hold on 1 second.
We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hey, knucklehead. Stop that whining. I knew it was going to one of them dudes right there towards the middle. I feel like I've gotten better at this user in the linebacker, bro. I've been practicing that shit a lot.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Looking deep.
Holy shit. What the hell happened here?
Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 77 yards. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game.
Why wasn't the safety there? Look what I was in, bro.
To get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that,
damn it,
but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Man, get Ingram's trash ass out of here.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
He ain't better than Kamara.
Breeze to throw on second down.
Fuck! Ain't nobody open, bruh. I don't know how to fucking throw it away.
Aaron Donald in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The right one or the left one?
That's the 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework
Oh,
as much as
well, it's got to be the right one
do.
because you're moving with the left one.
Lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
He's going to air one out. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead,
that's all right. We'll pin you deep.
Down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Fuck.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And brought down, but not before reaching.
Fucking hate playing against Gurley, bro.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
But that's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play,
they make this man impossible to tackle.
Dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Call.
Shit.
Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 10 more there and another first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Throw left side complete. It's Reynolds. First target, first catch, and a first down. Goff now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Gone. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. I do want to take this time to mention that the next few months, very big in the competitive Madden Championship Series. A few weeks ago, we saw Skimbo go back-to-back.
That's right, back-to-back, 2nd straight year.
You're fired up. And then next up, the Madden Challenge, and it's a $190,000 prize pool, and the ladders to qualify for that tournament now available in MUT draft mode. Exciting things. By the way, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And Ndamukong Suh with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. In his own end zone, it's Breeze. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. So they couldn't get anything there, Charles. Now 4th down from their own 2, and a bad situation, to be frank, for the special teams.
Yeah, if you are the punting team now, your number one thing is protect the punter because you got to think they may actually come after him trying to get a big play.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been terrific so far. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Goff now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, it's gone. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ready? We're waiting.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Caught by the tight end Watson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. To throw is Breeze. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Ready? We're waiting.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Gurley. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle to Kurt Coleman.
But he was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Goff now looking to throw. They got a man. It's Woods. 7 catches for him now. And
this game's fake as fuck, Steven.
Down.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now it's gone. Dancing to his left. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the counter, Gurley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. To throw is gone. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Gone. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
DC.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
No, I tried to call a fucking timeout. I didn't know if it was going to ice him or not.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken
the
lead
that is right.
in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skip on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you
already did.
A street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary.
Look at this shit,
a crusher there as it's
got momentum now. Fucking fake-ass goddamn game.
Good game. 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Yeah, he fucking ran the clock out and kicked the field goal.
That time. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the line.
That bitch had the ball with 4 minutes left. I get the ball back with 16 seconds.
Novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
What the fuck you think gonna happen? I'm gonna throw the ball.
Exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that shit.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
dominated
back.
This man in the first half.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done.
Well, damn. That bitch goes and gets the rounds, bro. Yeah. Oh, once my old lady gets home. Yeah. To get in. Waiting on your mommy to get home. And then I gotta get dressed. I gotta get him dressed. She should be home soon. She either got off. I don't know what time it is. 12:30. She'll be here. I don't know if she get off at 12 or if she got off at 1. You're not going nowhere. I don't know, who is it? You know. You a liar.
Ain't no half step and see you at the crossroads. Money over my head. Here lies them getting paid for never take a loss on my head. Only take a when I'm dead. I'm getting 3 times on my head. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the head. You already gotta get the shower and everything.
No, I showered last night.
So what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God can tell me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis.
Yep.
President, strap a gem on there. Nerve, these the last days.
Huh?
Get money. Quiet storm. Have it stars.
Probably.
For the money on the green is the green is the.
I don't know yet. I didn't look at them all.
Fingertips, reservoir dog to the skull. Ignorant. Can I live? Still feel me. Kiss to death. Forever take your neck. Boys in the Cadillac. Grave digger. kiss the death and protect your neck. Shame on the boys in the Cadillac, grave digger. Money over my headstone. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a loss on my headstone. Only take a when I'm dead. I be getting 3 times on my headstone. Been cradle to the grave, now your favorite have a name on the headstone. Too late, already dead. Right now I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Troublesome,
I just text said Ted. I think she gets off at 1.
What's that? I smell. Let me count my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a here I go to the next episode.
Yeah, my foot's killing me.
Explosive Beast Coast.
My foot's killing me.
Ride or die for my for my.
Yeah, she said she's counting her money now.
That's the sound of the police. I'm in deep cover, skirt, lean back. Give me one more chance. They say Jesus walks in the devil wear Prada, but I'm so deaf. God can't tell me nothing like this on my death certificate. I gave you power, 21 questions like who.
My foot hurts from where I wrecked that fucking 4-wheeler. Then being at practice, that shit hurts.
Tonight's the night. Guess who's back on my block? Rather you need
Darren? I took his ass home. He went to sleep. Yeah, I took him home at, I don't know, it was before we even ate dinner. Had to be like 7:30.
Thicker the pie, thicker the ply, thicker the bag. Meet them a buying, now lacing no beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, I'm driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and I'm way up and made it. The is mad. Man in them baggins, I'm all in my bag. Why I ain't holding around? Just a little Merlin, out the cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to forward out. She don't give a. She was in her bag.
Oh Lord! I just told Santana you want to buy them shoes.
We living so wild like Nas. When she was on vacation, we was on roll like tires. When we gon' that, I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag, Mike. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed.
Man.
I'm really just running for money. I'm love. Run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running
I feel
the
like
best.
shit. I'm so sore.
I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these
Sore as fuck.
bag, baby, never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the be one of the all in the same. Broke at the end of the month, flow Joe, kill mo, run it up, keep clean. Never let them touch, fits like temper tantrums. Girl, come back that up, all in the club, and bring all your girlfriends. Girl, hopping up about a
Alright, bro.
Louis speed bag glued to her wrist. She was getting paid. She ain't think a thing, but she was thinking slay. Weave blade thicker than a snigger bag. Talking about she don't come with no baggage. Y'all in her bag, I probably should. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing a check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag.
Who you getting, son?
I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl
Not you, buddy.
Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed.
Your brother Steven, my other son. Hey, my very first time ever playing Madden, dog. I lived in Myrtle Beach with my dad. He was undefeated on a season with the Panthers. The Super Bowl, I played, I forgot who I played with. I think it might have been like Green Bay or somebody I played with. in his Super Bowl in the season, beat him. My first time ever playing the game. I used to just always watch him play.
Extensions that'll look like expeditions on. Man, it's too loud in me in your city. Cause when I start spitting too much drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all.
If you was getting the Vikings, they was both 82. Well, maybe get the Colts on you again.
Mama, trust all the steps on my journey, 'cause I'll be okay. I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could have had a president. Guess that I would rather be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm probably kidding, but I still mean it. They've been trying to school me, but I've been a genius. Caddy looking more like home since I made moves. Can you hear me?
But you can put him in. Shit, bro, I was playing with somebody with the Steelers the other day. They put Le'Veon Bell in. Falcons. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Madden.
Hey.
Football.
Hey. I ain't folding under pressure. I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking
Yeah.
no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push
This is Madden. That's the name of the game.
plotting on my come up. Gotta watch stay at my nose. Wrong nuts just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now in his glow.
Bust off like a Smith & Wesson. Welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architecture.
I don't think you
wonder
need
that
candy
is
this
the
early in the morning,
Mercedes-Benz
buddy.
Stadium in downtown
Maybe when
Atlanta.
mommy gets here.
We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced
Be here in
to
about
the
30
sellout
minutes.
crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Los Angeles
Kick the ball to me.
Chargers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the...
That's JoJo on his dirt bike, buddy.
35-yard line.
Can you hear me?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, Rivers. And that's complete to Gates. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
It's Antonio Gates,
10
bro.
yards on the pickup
That
there.
old
It'll
ass-
be 2nd down.
That old ass man.
Seeing that play and understand just how
That
tough
old
it is
ass
to
man.
cover tight ends, especially the ones running
All you
around the
need to get
NFL
off the field
nowadays.
is that old ass
Makes
man
me
with a
glad I
choke
didn't
gun.
make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Phillip Rivers' shit is so slow, bro. God, I forgot about that.
Coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one good for 12 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might
fucking better be
against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in 3rd and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in 3rd and man.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen.
Son, I done poured the milk out. I done did all that.
Chargers have taken a first.
Give me a minute. I'll fix you another bowl. You should have asked me earlier.
To get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a call that they had in their mind? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
No, I ain't never met him. No.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
You did.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Coleman. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st down, Ryan. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Good stuff, Joey.
Joey Bosa able to get him for a loss of about 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Ryan being chased out left. Now he rifles one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Los Angeles Chargers, you think Week 15, Charles, that win over Kansas City, look, they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. This is a team that can make a run at the postseason.
Okay.
Not only can they make a run at the postseason, their head coach, Anthony Lynn, truly believes in the team because in that win in Week 15, remember, he opted to go for 2 after the late touchdown. It worked, and when they asked him about after the game, he said, it was a no-brainer. With my team, we're going for it. But I'm with you on this team. They're not sneaking up on anyone, yet they're also going to be a handful for anyone that they're going to play.
And remember, they also beat Pittsburgh in December as well. So this is a team that is very, very talented. Both of those games, by the way, primetime matchups, and the whole nation saw them.
Yeah, the last part, they can go on the road and win. That's a big, big deal because of that defense.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Load it. Set. 380.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Set. 380.
3rd and long for Rivers. Open man, it's Allen.
Hey, you know who Keenan Allen is?
Way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive.
Yeah, he got like 60 yards receiving in the first quarter.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Not yet.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
Earmuffs for my headset.
3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Rivers. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Them boys getting bullied.
Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
On 1st and 10, Rivers.
Get your slow ass up the field.
Eat this one as down he goes. Bruce Irvin able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
Bruh.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away.
Fuck.
Justin Hardy deep for Atlanta.
Fuck.
And that is is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Atlanta Falcons, their offense takes the field again, and the story for them this year, if you had to sum it up in one word, I think you would agree, it's been injuries in 2018. This is not the year they expected to have.
And it really happened on both sides of the ball, but it happened bigger on the defensive side of the ball. Keanu Neal, their free safety. Ricardo Allen, their strong
You ain't outrunning
safety.
King, though.
Deion
That bitch
Jones
fast,
missed 10 games
boy.
as a linebacker. Flip it over to the offense. Devontae Freeman missed much of the season at running back. Both starting guards, Brandon Fusco and Andy Levitri, were both out. You're exactly right. Injuries were the name of the game for the Falcons in 2018. Hopefully they can get everyone back and move forward, because that's a dynamite team when they're all together.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Looking downfield for Jones.
Boy, you better put some respect on them corners' names, boy. And safety.
Very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's third down.
You come here, you come here.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
Derwin James.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Load it. Load it.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Going underneath for Gordon. Oh, now he bowls him over. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You got lucky, Steven.
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now Gordon on first down.
Damn, man. Antonio.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
If you hold one of them, I know I can beat one of them, Antonio. Damn.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On third down, Rivers.
Damn, I was hoping he'd get it over his fucking head. I guess not.
Picked off at the 40. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, my first incomplete pass is a fucking
For a
interception.
wild month of January. It seems like this season more than others, we've had a number of teams that you maybe say, hey, they're the Super Bowl favorites. Kind of the Rams early, then it was the Chiefs. Patriots kept winning, then the Saints, and now, heck, maybe even the Texans or the Bears can claim that moniker.
Yeah, it's going to make for a wild month of January. And you just wonder right now, are we missing a team or two that's just a little bit outside the playoff hunt? Could they get hot and be those teams you don't want to play and carry that momentum all the way to the Super Bowl? Yes, I'm looking at the Indianapolis Colts as one of those teams.
Now Ryan on second down. Flush to his right. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
It's caught inside the 25. They give him a gain of 38.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
On the counter, here's Gordon.
Good, you stupid motherfucker!
A short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Now a second down throw for Rivers. Gates has it over the middle. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Rivers now finds his target. It's Gates. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it. Good. Hey, brother. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And that one
buddy.
Up
quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he even gets started. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You don't know if mama's gonna give you candy.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Dumb as fuck.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
3rd and goal for Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game.
What the fuck is going on with the kicks, bro?
19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit. But having to realize it at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure it's...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon.
Bruh!
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job to hold your block
Bitch is trying to make me choose clock. I'm not even
and
trying.
hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding.
This fucking game
I don't know
hates
that's
me,
really
bro.
possible for very many people.
Oh, Amy's here. Yeah. G-Daddy? No?
Second down, Rivers.
Holy shit.
Complete on the bubble screen. That's Williams. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Off the play fake here. Rivers going deep here for out. And got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And his kick here is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Ryan. It's Cole
What the fuck?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Hey,
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones, because
ball went through me, bro.
Receivers feed off of
I'm
catches.
invisible.
That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection, Ryan to Jones there.
My players are invisible.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. 3rd and 2, now Ryan.
Freak. I couldn't get over there quick enough.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan.
Oh, switch me to him. Yeah, smart.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And stopped a few yards
Son,
shy of the goal.
hold on, bro. Let me fix him something to drink. I'm ready.
At the 3.
First and goal, huh?
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Ryan.
Shit, I ran by him.
He can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Brandon Mebane getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he is into the end zone.
Dude, I was too slow.
Touchdown.
I didn't press the button.
Austin Hooper from 8 yards out. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
Oh my God, I gotta let the dogs out.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Come on, Desmond.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on, Desmond.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal.
That damn train loud as hell, bro.
End zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy.
What the hell?
Ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys,
Melvin.
they won us a whole lot of games.
About pissed me
No
off,
gain on the
man.
play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta.
Down, Tyrell.
A big play there for the Chargers. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now.
I see you ain't never heard of Tyrell Williams.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Yeah, I ain't even put Mike in yet.
Rivers now on 2nd
Just get big on him, Keenan. Okay.
And incomplete.
You got to throw it up there, Phillip.
Step for step in coverage.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but
Got to throw it up there, big Phillip.
And force the incompletion.
The Chargers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 11.
We ain't got no food. We got to go get food today.
Throwing Rivers. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it
I'm on
on
10.
4th.
I'd rather him be pinned back here.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Ryan.
Oh, yeah. I was there for that one.
And that'll fall incomplete.
I was late, but I was there. I was trying to fill my damn vape up. I didn't know you was going to do a fucking hurry up.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. He's got Sanu.
Good way to slow him down. Why'd you call a timeout, bro?
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Ryan. And finding
I really expected to go there.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I thought you were going to do that dude cutting in the middle wide open. I think it might have been that number 11 guy. Whatever his name is.
Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Ryan. Connects with Sanu.
Let's go.
Right side. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very
fucking linebacker too slow.
The benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he's got it.
I'm pressing triangle. Catch the damn ball.
2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bad. He will not.
I missed him.
3-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? It's Coleman here. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are.
Dude,
right
I
in the
can't let
cheap
you
seats,
get this
but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. Eluding the pressure.
Let's go.
They're turned away on 4th and goal.
Let's go.
Hold tight down near the goal line. So out come the Chargers. Big stop on the on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, we're about 95% chance.
Get this little hole right here.
Or better, and I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Back near his goal line, Rivers. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback.
Oh, man.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach, and incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Delta!
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
My T-balling, Amy, can you see? Okay, all right.
Rivers to throw it. Open man, it's Allen. The 40, the 30, 10, touchdown, Allen. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, spinning away. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense.
Wow.
Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Oh, who's here?
Now Ryan.
There's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time
Your mama.
this guy all game long. Maybe they can build a little bit off of that.
Let her go
A
potty.
little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get care of it.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Brooks Reed in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's going to let this one go deep.
When I seen you step up, bro, I knew that was a wrap.
For the Charger touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his third touchdown pass of the game. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So out come the Falcons now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram able to drop him for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's going to go down again.
Joe just let him out about 5 minutes ago.
His 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
We've been
I'm trying to make some tea, but we ain't got maybe 2 cups of sugar.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Got to try it here. He's back
Give me
to
them.
throw. And an alley to run. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in the game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Throwing here, Rivers. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
And you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making you.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another
He's hitting a jerk.
This thing is ugly.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
I thought he knew.
And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
I couldn't cut back the time, bro. I seen it.
And he is
I seen you waiting
the
on
40, not quite to the 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
One last shot for Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
done seen the best of them, jammed up. 25 to life and they can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us.
When you got dumb cake up in the say that they be waiting for you in the bushes with the duct tape up and down the interstate. Yeah, we really touch. We touch October. I'm about to.
Yo.
Sleeps when you're the black Gordon Gecko. Line looking like they waiting on the retro. Sixes. I feel special. Resale and I never pay retail. My shoebox money afforded me the spree wells. And that then courted me a V12. Avoid the phones if it's sounding like a seashell. Too much clicking in the connection. Connect the dots with my connect for my protection. Face to face, I place my like a drive-through. Feeling, you know how I do. Push.
I done seen the best of them, jammed up. 25 to life and they can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us.
7 in the morning and they in my home. My bank account's froze, what is going on? Why it all start going wrong? From talking on the phone.
Too many handle business on my own, cause you ain't right, and that's I don't condone. I got homies behind the wall wishing they was home. They got jammed up, kept discussing business on the phone. But Scotty, boy, we 200 bands off them $20 flips. I'm going by myself when it's time to up. That way police don't have a clue when turn up. I'm dolo when I'm out making different moves. Pull up to the shop just to pick and choose. I'm that, don't get confused, cause even when the prayed I didn't lose. Machine.
I done seen the best of them, jammed up. 25 to life and they can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us.
7 in the morning and they in my home. My bank account's froze, what is going on? Why it all start going wrong? From talking on the phones.
Honorable C-Note.
Yeah. Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swaying doors now. Now smash. Shots and goals. Rock the shows. Big bang rolls. Cash. Now she go. For the team. Now she don't ski. Splash. Think about post now on the ground. Man, the leader. Whole gang in the field. We don't do bleachers. Pockets lettuce. Don't think I'm ready. You got that swag. You got that salt, then sell it. Free mind. Cash them out, we bailin'. Saw my teacher, I was the same student fella. Now I got a lawyer. Straight cash, no settlement. I'm out my element. Out my element. My the same. Don't need no clout, no fame. No clout. Bought the game. All brand new chain. Ice. Swerve the lane. Call the group the gang. Put that thing. Whip it. This shit give me. Ooh, yeah. Them boys fool you trying to do it. Bring the. Don't want no. They pull up with they. It's times 3. This how it go. Park $1 million at the. We gon' make 'em eat that until we go. Eat it up. Rich straight to the top floor. More PJs and rich like water go to Cabo. Splash. Cash in the walls, hollow. Your money too small, micro. Huncho on the call, got a. Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now.
Tats and goals, tats. Rock the shows, big bang rolls, cash. Now she go for the team, now she don't ski, splash. Think about post now on the ground, man, delete her. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. Think about post now on the ground, man, delete her. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers.
Ice the game, had to ice the game. So much ice, too much, had to ice the lane. Freeze the dud, freeze, had to freeze the lane. Freeze, camera phone. Turn your lights off. We been on. Came from my block and growed up. Guess I'm homegrown, well known. That is my cologne. I put my wrist inside the freezer, came out froze. Ice. I put my heart inside, cause I was chose. I put my heart inside and only God knows. Yeah, the clinics, but that baby wipe this nose. I wipe this nose. What's the link with till they explode?
Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swaying doors now. Now smash. Tats and goals. Tats. Rock the shows. Big bang rolls. Cash. Now she go. For the team. Now she don't ski. Splash. Think about post now on the ground, man, delete her. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. Think about post now on the ground, man, delete her. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers.
Race with the stars out. Not a boarded house. Get deported out. Moved out for a shot. Marvin the Martian. I'ma put your brain up for auction. Proceed with caution. Skeleton AP is frosted. I sit back and read the offense. Was it did it the faucets? Chanel bag is ostrich. Stay down, come up in the process. Private jet, yeah. The same diamond milk, yeah. I'ma keep the on welfare. The pink stone real. Bling bling blow, yeah. Mama got style, yeah. Chanel reptile player. On Mars, gotta get the grace of the God. 3 rock stars, nobody seeing the gang on guard. Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swaying doors now. Now smash. Tats and goals. Tats. Rock the shows. Big bang rolls. Cash. Now she go. For the team. Now she don't ski. Splash. Think about post now on the ground, man, delete her. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. Think about post now on the ground, man, delete her. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers.
Good.
It's on earth, but it's where I be. Money over on my headstone. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a loss on my headstone. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my headstone. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the headstone. Too late, you already dead. Imagine when you're 30,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda set the standards in the tear down.
Throw it back, yeah, I'm born it's talking, it's hustling me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now. No reason to doubt, it's clear to see. All eyes on me, 400 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy does it. In public, hate it or love it. The underdogs with liquor swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth. Young Don Cartagena, excuse my demeanor. This the glamour life, you still not a player. You ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice and super duper fly. Used to keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice, America's most. Ain't no half stepping. See you at the crossroads.
Money over on my headstone. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a loss on my headstone. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my headstone. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the headstone. Too late, So what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God could jump me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the Genesis. Dead presidents, drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money, quiet storm, have it stars. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the I'm a player on the late night tip. So these see the prototype. Fingertips, reservoir dog, check the skull. Ignorant, can I live? Still film it, kiss to death, for protecting that. Three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger, kiss to death, for protecting that. Shame on the three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger.
Money over on my headstone. Here lies young, getting paid for. Never take a loss on my headstone. Only take a when I'm dead. I been gang 3 times on my headstone. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the headstone. Too late, he already dead. Right now I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Troublesome to 9 to 6. You a shook one, Reeves and know the ledge. I'm your, what's that? I smell. Let me count my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a here I go to the next episode. Ain't no damn this explosive Beast Coast. Yeah. The mother ride or die for my strictly for my survival of the fittest. That's the sign of the police. I'm in deep cover earth, skirt, lean back. Give me one more chance. They say Jesus walks and the devil wear Prada, but I'm so deaf. God can't tell me nothing. Right this on my death certificate. I gave you power. 21 questions like who? They're warning. Watch them flashing like paparazzi. 2 words. Get money. Tonight's the night. Guess who's back on my block? Rather unique. Bucktown. This. On that quiet storm, T-O-N-Y, top of New York, with a pitchfork.
We coming, man. For the guys, man. P&V. Skirt.
With special guest, Jacob Prof.
15, when I saw my first 100 bids, got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Gotta get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man. 15, when I saw my first 100 bids, got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Go and get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man. Be winning, keep grinding, it's just the beginning. Rap about they ain't living. Ain't no top boy, you gotta be kidding. Like Nike, I go get a check. Baby girl, watch your flex. Got your tree, she go for the P&V on my up next. Can't wait till I caught me a Mozzie. On Cali, I feel like a different man. We got the pack, we delivering. I remember cold nights, I was shivering. Gotta go get the bag and no stopping me. Saying they know I'm a prodigy. Saying these be watching me. Got your tree in the spine, and I just hit 1 million views. So much better, I don't know what to do. Stack it up, gon' call me a coupe. I be dripping, they calling me soup. I be dripping, they calling me soup. Stack it up, gon' call me a coupe. I be dripping, they calling me soup. 15, when I saw my first 100 bids, got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Gotta get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man. 15, when I saw my first 100 bids, got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Go and get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man.
I sound it.
Okay, I'm back to school, you. This is open campus. This is, I should slap it open-handed. Tough life, I told the model she need lower standards. Asked her if she had a twin, I feel like Joey Tanner. Big spender, Kris Jenner, I promote the family. Kardashian, see the benzo, she like, oh, what's happening? Think she call me, cause she never knew her daddy. And my all black, Rhythm Nation, Janet, boy, don't make me Jackson. Bodily, was underground. Why shouldn't I charge me, myself, and I? Play the odds, a yes man is just a bobblehead doll. Holler them all. Strutting like Pac out the court, hop out the Porsche. Shake that, got that on menu, the a la carte. Boy, I had to make my point about this wave. Watch for the sharks bounce. I gave it up and talking Cuban links. Tell her ain't no weak link in my Cuban link. Only like my age. We was gangin' since the platinum FUBU days. I got dreams of being Hova out your movie, yay. Listen, babe, so good you'll think I'm cool with yay. Okay, my diamonds dancing, I could Lisa Ray. Life is hard, but it's easy being truthful, baby. For real, overload. This is like I got like my pinky. Money, baby, we don't pay, it ain't ours. Bet it back, I bet I match it like the same style. Chopsticks for beef, I'm shutting PF chains down. I gave you prophecy, my first one, then you lamed out. Luckily, sold, but it wasn't for me. Still the flow raw, peep the way I bubble in these streets. Who can with me?
Nikki, baby.
Go.
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty, don't even know where waist at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry, what I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this song and dance, all this buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in the breathing heavy. Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. What the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Gummy, back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it.
Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you.
I need the silence, chaos is in my mental.
You need a PJ, first class, not what you went to. You need to relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat, chain, and plane.
Fame name, that's insane.
Pop up. You need a, in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I'm just here to remind you, but never mommy, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of me, I live in you. Both of our fire offend you.